What's up, guys? It's your boy Justin. So I was going to watch Ultraman Orb the movie, but I was kind of in the mood to watch this fucking film, which is a 2005 fantasy kids horror film, which is only fucking Takashi Miike would do. I mean, we had kids horror shit in the 90s because of Goosebumps, but not really since then. But yeah, this came out in 2005, which is like, I was looking up the cast for this film because one of the actresses I recognized from a 90s film that I love, and I wanted to know the title of it because I forgot it. Only to find out, hey, the star of this film, the kid, was the star from Godzilla -1, dude. I'm like, oh, I didn't recognize him at all, dude. Holy fuck. But yeah, who would have thought? So yeah, I watched this film initially last year, and then the sequel is on Tubi, so I'm like, I'm kind of in the mood to watch this film again, so I can watch the sequel. And boy, it's one of those films where like I say this as an excuse where you like a film, but you don't really like the film. Where it's like, I would have loved this film if I had seen it at the age when I probably should have saw it when I was a kid. Because this movie came out when I was a kid, but I didn't watch it because I thought for some reason, as a kid, I saw the cover and I thought it was a girl on the cover when I was a kid. So I'm like, what the fuck was that? So I'm like, girl power bullshit. As a kid, I thought that. I'm like, I only need to watch it later. I'm like, oh yeah. I even remember that, dude. I just remembered that the other day. Like, oh yeah, that's why I initially didn't watch this fucking film. A chick from work saw me in my car talking to myself. Oh well, whatever. We made eye contact too. She's like, fuck. The hot girl at work saw me. Whatever. The hot girl was like 19. I'm fucking my first days. Who gives a shit? Oh my fuck. So yeah, I watched this film, and again, it's one of those films where I would have loved it as a kid. But yeah, the movie is basically, well, the movie has this problem where it's like it feels like a kid bash, where it's like you took two stories and combined them together, because like you have like, I think it's called, I forget the name of the series, but there's this series about this little kid who meets yokai, goes on adventures, GG something, and then you have like Doom the Megalopolis, where it's about this weird spiritualist occultist guy who's trying to take revenge on Tokyo for genociding the Inu people, which he's a part of. Which, if you've seen Golden Kamuy, you would know about the Inu people, which I didn't even know that was a fucking thing. I thought the Inu people were just people who lived up to the north of Japan. I didn't know, like, oh yeah, they were basically massacred by the Japanese. So it's like, oh, so it's kind of like, so like the Inu are like Japan's Native Americans, but it was like, I think with Native Americans, from what I've heard, it was more like, oh, they were warring with each other and then they got diseases and shit or some shit. I don't fucking know. Who the fuck knows? So yeah. So this movie is about this kid, Tadanoshi, I forget his name. Oh fuck, which they even referenced the fucking yokai manga / old anime. I forget what it's called though. Like Digimon Ghost Game used it for its main inspiration. I forget what it's called. I'll look it up later. It used to be on fucking TV, but it's gone now. Or at least the remake was. And the kid is like, I forget how old he is, like maybe 10 or 11 or 12. And he's living in new town, a small town, with his grandpa and his mom because his parents got divorced and his older sister and father live in Tokyo. And he's spending summer vacation in this new town, and at the start of every summer there's this festival to pick the new Kirin rider. Which was like, holy fuck, we got like some Kamen Rider Ryuki kind of thing, because it's like oh my god, because it's like a dragon picks a kid to go up to Goblin Mountain to get the magic sword, right? That's in their folklore. Only for the the sword to be real. They're a real yokai, which the yokai designs are pretty cool. You gotta admit that. And they're from Japanese mythology and shit. A lot of recognizable actors if you've seen Japanese films and Japanese TV from this era, by the way, especially Takashi Miike films. And what's going on in the movie is you have this guy who's like supposed to be this occult sorcerer, Yasunori Kato, or Kato Yasunori, who I watched the Megalopolis OVA series, but I didn't watch the first episode because they didn't have it, and I only watched it because it was like, oh, this guy looks like the fucking demon double summoner from fucking Raido Kazunoha. Oh my god, which probably was inspired from that. But yeah, he's a pretty cool villain, and he's taking yokai, and he's imprisoning all the yokai and fusing them with junk from like scrap yards to turn them into like these weird cyborg fucking monsters, dude. Like skeletal killer robots, and they reminded me of the Akuma from fucking D. Gray Man. I almost forgot the name of that anime, dude. Oh my god, which was really cool designs. The CG was pretty good, really cool costumes, and the main character befriends this little ferret-looking yokai, which very sad scene with that monster, dude, where he gets turned into one of the what's this called, Akuma, and the main character has to kill him, dude. He's like, oh fuck. Which I can't remember if he survives or lives at the end because I didn't have time to finish the movie last night. It was like, I could watch 10 minutes left of the film, or I could read the book I'm reading because I'm trying to read at least 100 pages a day. Oh my god! Which I'm already halfway through the book after 3 days, so you know the book's good because it's like 600 pages. So yeah, I didn't finish the movie, but I like I said, I initially watched the film a year ago, so like I know how it ends, dude. Or at least I kind of remember. Like I remember he wins at the end. I remember. I'll finish it later. But yeah, the movie, I don't know. It's like the movie's one of those movies where like, if you had seen it at the age appropriate time, you would have loved this. You probably would have loved this movie because like, there's fun, lovable characters. There's cool action scenes, like the chick from fucking Kill Bill is in it. Recognizable actors and shit, but like, it's the thing where it's like, it's the thing where it's like, you are watching a kid's film, but at the same time, it's not age appropriate for fucking kids, so it's kind of fucking weird in that aspect. And then the thing where it's like, I kind of lost interest. Because the movie, again, does feel like they just took two fucking separate stories that have nothing to do with each other and just blending them together, dude. Kind of like with Bravestorm, but Bravestorm, it was like, okay, I didn't know. Bravestorm is like, I wasn't familiar with either story, so it was like, okay, like it's whatever, right? I did watch a Hong Kong Red Baron movie, which like Red Baron was one of the tokusatsu series that was, made, that took inspiration for Bravestorm, dude. Which Bravestorm was not a bad movie. I haven't seen it. It was basically, Japan was like, let's do fucking Pacific Rim, but with like, old tokusatsu, based off old tokusatsu shit. Which Bravestorm was good, dude, in my opinion. It was better than the second fucking Pacific Rim movie, I'll tell you that much. Which, how did we not get a third, dude? Fuck me. Yeah, it's like nobody's like, hey, the second one sucks, but let's try to redeem it for the third one. No, we don't try to redeem movies, dude. And it wasn't even a thing of like, we'll get a straight to DVD or straight to streaming sequel. Like, we don't even get that shit anymore, dude. Fuck me, I hate this shit. I guess the Pacific Rim movies are too expensive to do that. We got a Netflix series that also sucked. Yeah, the movie. It's a thing where the movie, I like the film. It's somewhat good, but at the same time, it's like, oh man, it is like, I don't know. There's something about the movie where it just makes me lose interest, like halfway through the movie, dude. And that's where the action scenes happen. Because I think the problem is the sword, the magic sword. Like, all the kid has to do is hold on to the magic sword, and it fights for him. So it's like you're watching someone play like an auto battle fucking mobile game, dude. The only problem is if he lets go of the sword, then he loses. So, because like early on, he was kicking ass, but then he lets go of the sword, and then the chick, what the girl from Kill Bill, and I think she was even in Battle Royale, breaks the sword in half, dude. Which is like, why is that a problem? Because the kid is it's a long sword, and the kid can barely hold the sword. So like, if you actually cut it in half, it's better for him, because then he can wield it better. But whatever. Yeah. So I don't know. The movie. It's the thing where the movie is good. It's just that like. It's just like something about it bothers me. I'm not 100% sure what that fucking thing is. And maybe it's the hodgepodging of the two plots. Maybe it's the auto battle aspect, where the kid literally just has to hold on to the fucking sword and it fights for him. But yeah, I don't know. I think the movie is worth watching if you're a fan of this kind of shit. But yeah, it's definitely not my favorite fucking Takashi Miike film, which I don't even know what is my favorite Takashi Miike film. Yeah. Oh well. That's it for this review, guys. Next week, my Kamen Rider rookie review should be out by then, because I'm only like 11. I only have like 11 episodes yet left, and I kind of just want to finish the series so I can just move on to, something else. Yeah. What that is, I don't fucking know, because like after this I can only watch either the original Kamen Rider or fucking Geats, which I don't want to watch Geats. Alright guys, peace out.